patterns. As this week we are doing what? We are going through the various examples of what chart patterns that we have. So we all know that patterns they are unique characters that we see on the chart, and they give us what information about what the next movement or the next trend. You understand? Either the trend will reverse or what it will continue. And so when it comes to these patterns, the last time we did the double tops, the triple top, then we did the double button, triple button. Then we came to the triangles. So under the triangles, we discussed about what the wedges, and I'm sure by this time all of us know how to trade with the wedges. So today we are going to learn about the other triangles. So we have we have additional triangles to be considered. That is the ascending triangle, descending triangle, then symmetrical triangles, ascending triangle, descending triangle, then symmetrical triangles. You can see from the image. Now, whenever a triangular pattern is formed, no matter where it is where it will form, whether it will form in an uptrend or downtrend, the breakout is is uncertain. That is, it can either break out to continue the trend that is already existing, or it can break out and reverse. So symmetrical, the triangles, they can break out anywhere. So as we are saying, always wait for a breakout before you enter your trade and set your stop loss and other things. So why do we say ascending triangle? So for the ascending triangle, we have we have the trend moving up. So in the first scenario, you will see we have we have a line moving up. That is it is an ascending line. Then connected with a horizontal line. A horizontal line. So these two lines connecting is what we call ascending triangle. So take note. Apart from the horizontal line, the next line will be moving from down to top. By then, you are looking for breakout at this point. Either it will break out from here or it will break out here. You understand? Because it can break out at any place, towards any direction. But then you have to wait for a breakout before you enter a trade. However, we shall consider some scenarios where you should be certain that maybe this is where currently the trend the breakout will go. Then when we come to descending triangle, also similar to ascending triangle, here we have the horizontal line below. We have the horizontal line below. Then we have a decline line. So that decline line is what makes us call the triangle a descending triangle. Here too the same. It can either break down or it can also break up like this. Okay. Then when we say symmetrical triangle, with the symmetrical triangle, we don't have a direct horizontal line. The lines are The lines are of the same of the same size. But then there is no line that is horizontal. They all move in equal but opposite direction. So like this, we have the one below here. We have this line, then we have what? Another line. You could see there is no horizontal line. There is no horizontal line, and the line seems to be what? To be the same. When it happens like this, we call it what? Symmetrical triangle. I hope the differences is okay. Can we proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, let's take some scenarios. Let's take some scenarios with what? With symmetrical triangles. Good. For now, look at this one. This is what? This is a descending, or no, this is an ascending triangle. So you could see we are what? We are moving from a downtrend already. This is a downtrend. Then it will consolidate what? It will consolidate. So quickly, you have to draw the highs and the lows together. So at the point of consolidation, that is why you see this line. They are drawing to show you that you are going to draw what? You are going to draw the highs and the lows. The highs and the lows. So you could see there will be what? It is what? Already the asset is moving what? Moving downward. But then for the consolidation, it will be moving up. So you could record what? Higher highs and what? And lower lows. I hope you get it. So you are waiting for what? You are waiting for a breakout. When it does happen like this, most of the times, the breakout is what? The breakout is what? A downward movement. Here, the ascending triangle is what? Is what? Is like a bearish continuation what? Pattern. A bearish continuation pattern. So you could see already we are coming from what? A downtrend. You understand? Then we will see what? A small upward movement. A small upward movement. When it does happen like this with what? Ascending triangle. Expect what? Expect a continuation of what? The downtrend. So in this case, how do you trade? How do you trade? Once you join your lines, to know that indeed it is forming what? Ascending triangle. What you have to do is wait for a breakout. So in this case, the breakout is what? Downward. So once it quickly breaks out, definitely, as we were discussing the other time, there will be what? A retracement. So when it breaks out, quickly you put your what? Your entry. Your entry, you put your entry here. You put your entry here, then you put your stop loss here. You understand? Then you wait. When it continues for the downtrend, quickly you bring back your entry or your stop loss at what? Your entry. Then you take profits. This is how we take profit. You measure what? The wide mouth of the triangle. You measure the wide mouth of the triangle. Then you do what? You bring it here. I hope you are following. You bring it here. That will be what? Your take profit 1. That will be your take profit 1. So this is how we trade what? The ascending triangle. The ascending triangle can also form in what? A bullish trend. In a bullish trend. So in this case, the asset is moving up. The asset is moving up. Then there is what? A small consolidation. Still, this consolidation is what? We are recording both what? Height at the same line. That is the horizontal line. But then we will be recording what? Lower what? Lower low. You understand? Lower low. When it happens, expect the price to what? To continue the what? The downward trend. The upward trend, sorry. So it will be like here, the ascending triangle is what? Is serving as what? A bullish continuation pattern. And this one too, you will trade it the same. Once there is a breakout at this point, there is a breakout at this point, you quickly what? Put your entry there. your stop loss either below here or on the line. You understand? You put your stop loss there. Then you wait for it to move up. Then you do what? You bring your stop loss at your entry. And this is how we trade what? The ascending triangle when the market is what? Bulling. So for instance, let's say you are already in what? A long position, and it tries to break down to what? To form an ascending triangle. In this case, what you have to do is, maybe you started from this and you have what? You have already moving up and it came here. And here is a profit for you. You understand? Here is a profit for you. So what you have to do is, once this formation is forming, you what? Either a trailing stop loss or what? You follow it until maybe you put your stop loss at this point. Which means that if in case it doesn't break up and it breaks down, you quickly will take what you have, then you leave. But then if it breaks up for you, then you continue your profit. But then what you have to do is, you have to measure this line and put it here, so that you can take your profit perfectly on top there. Because maybe at that place, we are all traders, and most of the times we all use technical analysis, the same idea. So at that point, they also try to sell out, and before you realize, the trend will reverse. Just make sure you do that measurement or calculation, then you take your profit. I hope it's clear.
Yes, please.
Okay. So let's go to. Okay. Let's see if we can get another example. So now this is what? A descending triangle. So in this case, the asset was moving down. The asset was moving down, and a descending triangle was formed. A descending triangle was formed. But look at what the direction. Here it breaks out to the top to do what? To be as what? A bullish reversal pattern. A bullish reversal pattern. So the same way to trade what? To trade descending triangle. Once there is a breakout, you quickly what? Bring your entry here. Then you put your stop loss here. You put your stop loss here. Then you wait for it to go up. By then, you go and measure the wide gap as the arrow is showing. You measure, then you place it here. So this place will be what? Your take profit 1. And in this scenario, this is what? A strong bullish signal. When you see descending triangle that breaks out like this, they serve as what? A strong bullish signal. By then, it can what? It can sometimes go in the opposite direction to continue what? To continue the trend. So always wait for what? Wait for a breakout before you trade the triangles. Then let's go to the symmetrical triangles. Do I have an example here? I think you don't have. I have. So with the symmetrical triangle, let's use this image. So in this scenario, it can serve as what? Either reversal pattern or what? A continuation pattern. So the same way like how we traded what? The ascending and descending. In this case, with the symmetrical triangle, let's say the asset is what? Moving up. The asset is moving up, and it started consolidating in this way. If you are looking for what? Continuation, if you are looking for a continuation and it breaks out to continue, you bring your what? You bring your entry here. Then you bring your stop loss here. Then you measure what? The wide, always remember the wide what? Gap. Then you bring it to serve as what? Your take profit. 1. Should in case it breaks what? Downward, then the opposite happens. Should in case it breaks downward, then the opposite what? Opposite happen. You bring your entry here. Then you put your SL here. I hope you get it.
Yes, please.
Can we continue? Yeah, so that is what? How we trade the various what? Triangles. So if we add this to the wedges, today we are done with what? We are done with what? The triangles. By then, let's try and open our Binance. Let's try and open our Binance and see if we will get some of what? Some of these patterns. Let me open my Binance and see if we get some of these patterns. And you should also take note, symmetrical triangles, they are most at times used for what? For breakouts in what? In the long run. Example, in this current market where everything seems to be going down. Everything seems to be going down. We use the symmetrical what? Triangle a lot to what? To either know or what? Check the time there will be what? A breakout. So we are going to try and see if we can locate some of these patterns. So of course we will use BTC, USDT. So all of you can also open your Binance, and we will all use the same chart to follow what we are studying today. Oh, Charlie BTC, what's up? Hey, BTC has closed 40K. It's a good sign. If it doesn't reverse, they are fine. BTC, USDT. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think we can see a symmetrical triangle. So you can see from my image. The shape that currently on the daily chart, the shape that currently BTC is what is forming. Okay. Oh, markets can be bullish if it doesn't reverse. Okay, so now first let's draw the type of pattern we think BTC is currently forming. If we can get a triangle. So in this scenario, I'm trying to draw draw a line to meet the lows, and also a line to meet the heights. So, for example, in this image, I will draw a line like this. Take note, this is not a horizontal line. This is not a horizontal line. Then I will draw another line. This time, I'm looking for these lines. Yeah, I'm looking for these lines. What BTC is currently forming. So let me put the lines here. Oh no, let me touch this one. Okay, so what triangle is this one? What triangle is this one? You see, we have gotten a triangle here. Please, what triangle is this one? This is what? Symmetrical what? Triangle.
Yeah, symmetrical triangle.
Okay. So now, we said that it can either break up or what? It will break down. Either break up or it will break down. Now look, we are already in what? A downtrend. We are already in a downtrend. So now you could see the formation. It looks as if it is consolidating, moving up. It can either go down or it can what? Go up. By then, we are looking for what? We are looking for up. So should in case what? Should in case it breaks out at this place. Yes. Should in case it breaks out, quickly we put our entry there. Then what? We bring our stop loss below. We bring our stop loss. We bring our stop loss here. So sometimes you may hear we say there is going to be a breakout. There's going to be a breakout. It means we have drawn one of these triangles, and we have seen that what? The asset is what? Closer to one of the triangles. So if in this case it is moving up, so it is getting closer to the what? To the upward line. So should in case it breaks it and able to what? To hold it, then we say what? The pattern has breaking out. Therefore we what? We set our trade. I hope the explanation is clear. As we are going, you also know how you can be doing these drawings. For now, I think you know how to what? Open your drawing tools. Know your what? Your trend lines, how you use them, the horizontal, the vertical. It's just by what? Clicking, and you are done with what? A type of drawing. Now let's shift to what? Another time frame and see what is happening there. Let's go to another time frame. See if we can get a triangle. If we can get a triangle. This time we are trying to what? Get a symmetrical, no, ascending and what? Descending. Ascending and descending. Let me see. All that we need is what? A horizontal line. Currently, let's do this for the current movement. Let's do this for the current movement. We can put our support. This is what a horizontal line, right? This is a horizontal line to be our support resistance. Then we will bring what? We bring a line crossing what is what? The highs here. We bring a line crossing the highs here. Please, what type of triangle have we formed? In this scenario, what type of triangle have we formed? We have formed what? A descending what? Triangle. A descending triangle. But in this case, you could see we are already in an upward direction. Should in case it breaks our horizontal line, it means more dip, or the trend is going to reverse. But should in case it breaks out the other line on top, it means what? We are going to continue the trend. We are going to continue the trend. So please, this is how we draw our triangles. By then, we use the triangles for what? For the long term or the long time frames. For the long time frame. So in this case, as the price is coming down, so in case it breaks the horizontal line, quickly you do what? You put your entry on the horizontal line. Then you bring your stop loss at this place. Or you can even go to where it is now, the highest point here. Then you relax. Immediately it goes further for you. Then you bring your stop loss on that line. I hope the explanation here is also okay. Finally, let's go and see if we can get an ascending triangle. An ascending triangle. Ascending meaning our line should go. Then we get what? Okay. Similarly, can do something here. Let's say at this point, this is how the trend was moving. So we have drawn our line. So if you see already there is a breakout for us. Then there is what? A horizontal line. Please, are you following?
Yes, please. Yes, that I went up along the line, but
okay, so we are trying to draw what? An ascending triangle. So in this, we saw some movement here. We are joining the lows and the high. So you will see, then we draw a horizontal line. You drew a horizontal line. So now you see, if this was what we drew before this thing happened, then already it is what? It is serving as what? A reversal pattern. So now there is a breakout. So the breakout will actually be on this this candlestick. But then we put our entry on the line. You saw there is a retracement there. There is a retracement candlestick there. You understand? So you bring your entry. Then this third will confirm our trend. So from here, if that is what you are going to actually take your profit, then this is how you are going to take your profit. You are going to actually measure this line, this wide gap here. Then you bring it here, or even at the point of breakout, but then go here to be on the safer side. So if this is what you are going to trade, then this is where you are supposed to get your profit, and this profit will be massive. This profit will be massive. But then I want to take my time and show you something. We have been saying that you have to break out. So this diagram, you see on the upward side, the market was trying to break out here and here. Now you could see it couldn't even break the line. but it has hit there almost 4 times. Whenever you see something like this and you have drawn your lines, your support resistance, your pattern, and it is not able to break, we call it what? A failed breakout. And this is a trap. You will be happy and you'll be thinking, oh, it will break, but it has been hitting there for more than 3 or 4 times. It's not able to break it. There is, oh, it will break. Then you will still be in your position. Before you realize, they will quickly dump it on you. So in this case, once we couldn't break that line there, if actually that was what our support resistance or the pattern we drew for it, it means they are going to dump it hugely there. You understand? Then we have what? False breakout. With the false breakout, that one it will break out. But then, let's try to bring this line here. Let's see. This is what we do at first. This point is called what? This point is called a false breakout because it broke out, but it reversed back to what? The line that you have drew or whatever, whether drawn. You understand? So when it happens like this, it's what? It's a fake breakout. With this one, there is even a probability that it can what? It can actually break out. For this, you don't quickly leave, but then you do what? You set your protective stop loss. So that in case it doesn't break out, you end up getting profit. So today we have learned what? The triangular patterns. Then we have also known the difference between what? Breakout, failed breakout, and what? And false breakout. So this is where we are going to what? End today's lesson. If there is any question, let's have it then close. So looking at this, if these were our true lines, Bitcoin, it means Bitcoin is going to what? It's going to dump until we get this. We get this what? This red line back. Are you done with the recording?
Please, are you done?
Hey, Mister.
Please, are you done?
For you, I don't know your name. Mr. Charles, what's the name?
Mr. Oluwale. Oluyom. The Nigerian name there. But I just call Mr. Oluwale.
Mr. Oluwale, please. Did you get anything?
It seems he's listening, but then the distance there he can't talk.
Okay, so we will put the videos, the audio, then I'll try to upload notes so that they can read, watch, and listen.
Okay. I think now he should be able to talk, but I don't know why he wasn't able to